This is the L2C Media Network, and this is the Steve Baxley Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. And now with the headlines that go into details of Thursday night sports dynamite, here's Steve the Baxman Baxley. Hey, hi, how are you? A brief interruption that occurred. Had to help the parent, which is my job and duty. And had to help her. And yet, had to help her turn down the TV so we don't get a copyright strike, which is why we're going to have the spare room over there turned into a multitasked studio. So we don't have to worry about that. One big, huge screen. Anyway, let's do this and do it properly. Why? Why not? Anyway, if you're ready, I'm ready. All right, let's go and do this to review. Plus any trades that occurred. Then we got the Thursday night football. And then the final chapter, God we hope, of Sinclair and their $9.6 billion boondoggle, which has now got a happy ending, we hope. So, a little giraffe tracker. This is going to be a fun excitement bit of joy. So somehow we're going to do this right. All right, let's get to round one. The Minnesota Timberwolves selected Anthony Edwards, shooting guard from the University of Georgia. James Weissman became the second pick of the first round. James Weissman, the center from Memphis, he went his father. Unlucky ball. Point guard, USA, went to the Charlotte Hornets. Let's hope this time his father is sort of indeed a mellow one and just shuts the bleep up. Patrick Williams, small forward, Florida State, went to the Chicago Bulls, fourth pick. Fifth pick went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Isaac Okoro, small forward, Auburn. The Atlanta Hawks had the sixth pick of the first round. Onyeka Okongwu, center for USC. Pistons got a good pick for the seventh. And wow. The Pistons were busy during this draft. Killian Hayes, power point guard from France. The Knicks got the eighth pick of the first round. Obi Toppin, or for those of you Star Wars fans, Obi-Wan Toppin, power forward, Dayton. Washington Wizards got a small forward from Israel, Denny Avdija. There we go. Phoenix Suns, 10th pick, Jalen Smith, center, Maryland. San Antonio Spurs got the 11th pick, Devin Vassell, small forward, Florida State. Sacramento Kings got Tyrese Halliburton, power point guard, Iowa State. The New Orleans Pelicans got Kira Lewis Jr., point guard from Alabama. Boston Celtics got Aaron Nesmith, small forward from Vanderbilt, actually. That's right. Cole Anthony. Yeah. They owned the 14th, by the way. Celtics owned the 14th overall pick from Memphis as part of the Jeff Green deal back in 2015. 15th pick went to the Orlando Magic. Cole Anthony, point guard, UNC, University of North Kakalaki. 16th pick of the first round, Isaiah Stewart went to Portland Trailblazers, but they sent him to Detroit. Very good. Alexei Pokuveski, center for Serbia, went to the Timberwolves. Then he went to Oklahoma City. Josh Green, the 18th pick, went to Dallas Mavericks. Shooting guard, Arizona. Sadiq Bey, small forward, Villanova, went to the Brooklyn Nets, but he was traded to Detroit. Very good. Precious Achiuwa, power forward from Memphis, went to the Miami Heat. Philadelphia 76ers from Houston got Tyrese Mackey, shooting guard, University of Kentucky. Denver Nuggets, first round, got Zeke Naji, center from Arizona. The Populiso, New York Knicks to Minnesota, Leandro Bolmaro, small forward from Argentina. Milwaukee Bucks to New Orleans, RJ Hampton, shooting guard, Team USA. Oklahoma City Thunder picked Emmanuel Quickly, the shooting guard of the University of Kentucky, and then traded him to the New York Knicks. Boston Celtics picked point guard from Oregon, Peyton Pritchard, 26 pick in the first round. The 27th first round went to Utah Jazz, and they got Udoka Azubuike, center from Kansas. 28th pick went to the Lakers, Jaden McDaniels, power forward, Washington. Yay. Toronto Raptors, 29th pick, got Malachi Flynn, point guard from SDSU. That's right. I think that's San Diego. Yep. Celtics picked Desmond Bain, small forward, TCU, and then sent him to Memphis. That, believe it or not, was round one. How about round two? How did that go, you may ask? How did that go? Well, I'm telling you, 31st pick in the second round went to the Dallas Mavericks, Tyrell Terry, point guard, Sanford. 32nd pick in the second round went to the Charlotte Hornets, Vernon Carey Jr., center for Duke. Then Minnesota Timberwolves picked Daniel Oturu, center for Minnesota, and sent him to the Knicks. Theo Madeline, point guard France, was the 76ers pick. They shipped him to Oklahoma City. Xavier Tillman, power forward, Michigan State, went to Sacramento, and then they traded him to Memphis. Tyler Bay, shooting guard for Colorado, was picked by the 76ers, 36th pick, and then he went to Dallas. Vit Krejci, point guard, Czech Republic, went to the Washington Wizards, who then shipped him to Oklahoma City. Mm-hmm. Yay. Sabin Lee, point guard, Vanderbilt, the Utah Jazz, sent him to Detroit. I think. Elijah Hughes, small forward, Syracuse, went to the Pelicans. Robert Woodward, the second, small guard, shooting guard, Mississippi State, went to the Timberwolves. And then they got him to Sacramento. Trey Jones, point guard, Duke, 41st pick by the Spurs. Nick Richards, center from University of Kentucky, went in number 42 to the Pelicans. Sacramento Kings got Jamius Ramsey, shooting guard, Texas Tech. Chicago Bulls, 44th pick in the second round, Marko Simonovic, power forward, Serbia. Milwaukee Bucks got Jordan Nwora, small forward, Louisville, and from Orlando. Wow. CJ Ellerby, small forward, Washington State. Portland Trailblazers, 46th pick. 47th pick went to the Celtics. Yam Madar, point guard, Israel. 48th pick went to the Golden State Warriors. Nico Mannion, point guard, Arizona. Isaiah Joe, shooting guard, Arkansas, went in the 49th pick to the 76ers. Skylar Mays, shooting guard, LSU, went in the 50th pick of the second round to the Atlanta Hawks. The 51st pick in the second round went to the Golden State Warriors. Justinian Jessup, shooting guard, Boise. Sacramento Kings, 52nd pick, Kenyon Martin Jr., small forward, IMG Academy. Oklahoma City's picked Cassius Winston, point guard, Michigan State, then trade him to Washington. Wow. Another Cassius Stanley, shooting guard, Duke, went the 54th pick to the Pacers of Indiana. Jay Scrubb, small forward, John Logan College, went the 55th pick to the Brooklyn Nets. 56th pick went to the Charlotte Hornets. Grant Riller, point guard, Charleston. Yeah, it's not bad, man. I gotta stand. Not bad. I'm sorry you can't see me. Reggie Perry, power forward, Mississippi State, went to the LA Clippers in pick number 57. Pick number 58, 76ers. Got Paul Reed, power. Oh boy. Up. Whoa. Jesus. Remedy. Paul Reed, power forward. DePaul went to the 76ers. Jalen Harris, shooting forward, small forward. Nevada went to the Raptors. And Sam Merrill, shooting guard, Utah State, went to the Pelicans, then got traded to Milwaukee. In fact, we're going to go to the trade settlement. Wow, that was something, wasn't it? Okay, do we go to the trade roster? Okay, let's go to the trade tracker and give you all the trades that took place. While everything just fell. Oh, well, we almost lost it. Hopefully, we're still on the air. Hopefully, I'm still upright. But here we go. Let's get you some of the trades that went down during the draft. Pistons started the ball rolling, and I gotta tell you, the new GM for the Detroit Pistons, he really left his mark on the NBA draft, and we're going to give you all that and a whole lot more. Just give us a little moment here. I got to put a wheel on this thing. because right now, wow, we almost took a dump here. So, okay, are we still recording? Yep, we're still here. Let me just put this. There we go. Okay, let's get to the NBA draft, and actually, we're going to get you more of the trades. We're going to go to the trades. Yes, trades. We're going trading. Yay. Will we go trading? Yes, we will go trading. Yes. Let us get to the trade machine. And when we do that, we'll get you also to other things in life and love and liberty. Liberty Mutual. So, very funny. Got the wrong one. Wrong one, fellas. All right. We got scroted on that one. All right. Aren't you glad you're here? By the way, Nick Ricada Law Channel, on right now, as a matter of fact, got a good show tonight. Please watch. And of course, you can watch this show, which is its own, by its own right, is a very strange show. See, this is what's missing on my chair, so I got to put this on. Anyway. Oh, boy. Oh, I promised you I would be prepared, and we are prepared tonight to do our best to entertain you as well as inform you. And if that means doing some tap dancing while the website and while my mouth, you can't see me talking. There we go. Okay, I think we can make it. Oh, come on. Come on. Will you guys just give us to the trades, please? Let's go to the trades. Meh. Where's it? Oh, well, we can't go to the trades. Okay. We're thank you. Okay, let's okay, where are we going, guys? Come on, give me a little love here. I'm being serious. We're prepared, but everything is not popping up like it's supposed to. Now I know how Nick Ricada feels. Okay, can we get to the can we get to some trades, please? Anything. Okay, can we do anything here? Or do we just tap dance for a while? Come on. Come on, let's get to the NBA trade. Let's see. Do we? Okay, we're gonna do this here. Whoa, boy, oh boy, this is fun, isn't it? I'm fishing like a bullet here, trying to get things to work, and finally they do come to life. Yay! Do we get to give you the trades that occurred during the NBA draft? And I mean, there were a ton of trades this year's NBA draft. So you want to do that? Good. Let's do it. Let's bring it up. All right. Everybody dance. Klay Thompson's injury is more serious. How serious? So serious. He's gone for the season, and the season hasn't even started. All right, here we go. Philadelphia 76ers get Seth Curry. Dallas Mavericks get Josh Richardson and Tyler Bay, the 36th overall pick. We continue. The Brooklyn Nets get Landry Shamet, Reggie Perry, the 57th overall pick, and Bruce Brown, while the LA Clippers get Luke Kennard, Justin Patton, the 55th overall pick, Jay Scrubb, Portland's second-round pick in 2023, and Detroit's second-round picks in 2024, 2025, and 2026. The Pistons, out of all this, talk about a menage a trade, Sadiq Bey, the 19th overall pick, Zanya Musa, Jalen Hands, Rodney McGruder, 2021 second-round pick from the Raptors, and a bit of cash from the Clips. Now, the Clippers got Daniel Oturu, the 33rd overall pick, while the Minnesota Timberwolves got the 2023 second-round pick from the Pistons and Matthias Lessert. The Knicks moved up to 23rd overall pick, where they got Leandro Bolmaro, while the Utah Jazz got the 27th overall pick, Udoka Azubuike, and the 38th overall pick, Saban Lee. The Bucks got a 45th pick, Jordan Nwora, while the Orlando Magic got two second-round picks, Indiana's in 2022, 2023, or 2024, Milwaukee's in 2026. By that time, we'll all understand this. The Jazz of Utah got Elijah Hughes, the 39th overall pick, while the Pelicans of New Orleans got future second-round pick and little cash consideration. The Charlotte Hornets got 42nd overall pick Nick Richards. The Pelicans of New Orleans got a 2024 second-round pick. The Sacramento Kings got Robert Woodard II in the 40th overall pick and a 2022 second-round pick. The Grizzlies get Xavier Tillman Sr., the 35th overall pick. Washington Wizards get Cassius Winston, 53rd overall pick, and a 2024 second-round pick. The Oklahoma City Thunder, for all that, got Vit Krejci, the 37th overall pick, and Admiral Schofield. Salute. And there you go. Oi. I swear to you, I'm going back doing this again when I should be doing this. Sorry about that, folks. I'm really slumping tonight. Anyway, speaking of slumps, how about that Thursday night football game? And wow, Seattle won 28-21 in a very handout. Yes, friends, it is time for our Thursday night football recap. So we're going to do that. Then we'll take a little brief pause so that I can put this wheel back on my chair and I don't feel like I'm denting here, but I've got a couple of weak wheels. So if we can go to it. Here we go. Here we go, go, boys and girls. It is time. Thursday night quarterback, Thursday night football recap, however you want to call it. Let's hear some applause. All right, there we go. Finally, we got something good here. Yes, sir. Huzzah. Week 11. And it is looking also good. Let's take you now to that lovely little thing we call the summary. And we started the first quarter, Seattle, 8:45 in remaining. DK Metcalf, 25-yard pass from Russell Wilson. Jason Myers' kick was up and good. And 7-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter, Cardinals came back to life. 13:51 to play in the half. Kenyon Drake, 2-yard run. Zane Gonzalez kick was good. 8 plays, 50 yards, 2:52 time possession. We were tied at 7. Seattle came back, 8:27 to play. Tyler Lockett, 11-yard pass from Russell Wilson. The point after by Jason Myers flopped, 10 plays, 75 yards, 5:24 time possession. Seattle by 6, 13-7. But a field goal just as time was about to expire, 27-yarder. Jason Myers was good, 7 plays, 78 yards, minute 17 left, and at the half, it was a 16-7 Seattle lead. Third quarter, 10:07 to play. Dan Arnold, 4-yard pass from Kyler Murray. Zane Gonzalez kick was good. And in 11 plays, 81 yards, 4:53 time possession. Cardinals trimmed the lead to 2, 16-14. They took a little trip. Seattle still led by a deuce. But that was about as close as they'd come. Seattle would return the favor with 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the third. Carlos Hyde's 2-yard run. Jason Myers' kick, 8 plays, 72 yards, 4:47 time of possession. 23-14 after 3. Came down to a fourth quarter, and the chase was on. 13-19 left to play, and Chase Edmonds, 3-yard pass from Kyler Murray. Zane Gonzalez's kick was good. 15 plays, 90 yards, 7:01 time possession. Seattle up to 23-21. And, Seattle had the ball. And unfortunately, there was a penalty. 9:12 remained in the game. Flag was on it. Penalty on Cardinals J.R. Sweezy enforced in the end zone for a safety. One play, minus 14 yards, took over 11 seconds. And Seattle up by 4, 25-21. And all ended at 2:19 left to play. Jason Myers, a 41-yarder, good, 12 plays, 37 yards, 6:53 the time of possession. And Seattle won by 7, 28-21. And looking at the big story here, Rabbi was victorious. My mom wasn't. Me and Uno certainly were. So not bad, but congratulations to the Rabbi. And we'll give you his total stats on Saturday. Also, our total stats, all three of us, the cat, the mom, and me. Okay, let's keep going. And I think we've handled all the little ramrodding. Can I see if I'm still on camera? Thank you, guys. I'll just do like this. And in fact, can we just move this out of the way? Oh, can we do something? Let's move this out of the way for a moment. So I can't. No, I better not. Let me do this whilst I have a little moment here. Won't interrupt the show, but since I don't want to incur a little cancellation, let's just put that over there so I can put this in a proper place, and I will feel much better and steadier than I do right now. Okay. Excuse me, folks. Don't mind me. We are a full service, little intergalactic little show here. There we go. Now, see if everything else is still standing. Not quite. There we go. Okay, now we got everything. Okay. There we go. Let's get everything back to normal. And let's get to it. And Golden State, because, oh boy. And here we go. The Golden State Warriors are set to acquire Kelly Oubre Jr. from the Oklahoma City Thunder, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. The Warriors will absorb Oubre into the trade exception created after dealing Andre Iguodala without taking back any salary last offseason, meaning they will not have to send back any salary to match Oubre's in the deal. If it falls between number 21 and number 30 overall, according to Wojnarowski. If it doesn't, the Warriors will send the Thunder 2 second-round picks. The financial ramifications of the deal, can we lower that down just a bit? Am I? Good. Up a bit, guys. Up a bit. Thank you. There we go. Now I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. There we go. Yes, I am. Proud of it. This show, back on the track. The financial ramifications of the deal are enormous. Bobby Marks of ESPN. Well, he projects that Golden State's luxury tax bill could rise up to $134 million. This likely won't be Golden State's last financial expenditure either. The Warriors can also use a taxpayer mid-level exception. Could get a disabled player exception after Klay Thompson's injury, and will have to fill out the remainder of the roster with minimum salary contracts. They're trying to bring fans back to the Chase Center next season at a limited capacity, but no matter what they do, they're going to lose a meaningful chunk of revenue next season, making the financial commitment here all the more impressive. Now, with Thompson out for a season recovering from a torn Achilles tendon, the Warriors needed this sort of jolt. Oubre will presumably fill Thompson's spot as Golden State's starting shooting guard, joining a lineup featuring Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and the number 2 overall pick, James Wiseman. Now, the Thunder, meanwhile, saved the money owed to Oubre Jr. as they continue to offload veterans. Oklahoma City has now spun off both of the big salaries acquired in the Chris Paul deal, as they sent Ricky Rubio to Minnesota on Wednesday with Paul and Dennis Schroeder gone. The Thunder are expected to let Danilo Gallinari leave in free agency, begin a rebuild around Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and their mountain of draft picks in earnest. Golden State's championship hopes may have been dashed by Thompson's injury, but in Oubre, they found a player that can at least help them make it back to the postseason. It's not the level of success that the Warriors have been accustomed to, but now that Stephen Curry is 32, the Warriors can't afford to waste seasons of his prime anymore. They have to try to win now, and this move helps them do so. Yay. Yay, and more yay. All right, let's keep going here to well, not all the news is good from the NBA front. And why? Oh, this is not looking good. The Messi Bogdan Bogdanovic signing. Hi there. Saga. Actually, can we try again? The Messi Bogdan Bogdanovic saga has taken another turn, according to that bastion of honesty and journalism, the New York Times' Mark Stein. The NBA has opened an investigation into the proposed sign and trade agreement that would have sent Bogdanovic from the Sacramento Kings to the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, presumably, they were legally allowed to. Bogdanovic, a restricted free agent, cannot negotiate with other teams until Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Once again, the god of the NBA, Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, reported late Monday that Bogdanovic will be joining the Bucks through a sign and trade. Now, for the time being, the trade appears to be off. The Bucks waived Irizan Ilyasova Friday. A $7 million salary was a key component of the proposed deal. Bogdanovic is expected to enter restricted free agency on Friday, and while the Bucks could still try to find a way to salvage the deal then, That's gonna appear unlikely given their structure of salary in the investigation. Now, neither the Bucks nor the Kings said anything officially about the Bogdanovic trade, whether or not the team reported a possible tampering violation before the trade, or if the league is basing the investigation off of Wojciechowski's premature report is not yet known. Somewhat similar moves in the past have been made without any tampering violations found to have been made. In 2018, for instance, Chris Paul was slated to be a free agent, but instead opted into the final year of his contract and was dealt to the Houston Rockets. Reporting later indicated that Paul was recruited to the Rockets by James Harden, but common sense, and believe me, the NBA still doesn't know that exists at the time, should have dictated a little tampering. How could Paul have known the Rockets were interested in trading for him when he opted in otherwise? Tampering is a somewhat frequent occurrence in the NBA, but investigating it fully is near impossible, even in this point. Proving that the Bucks contacted Bogdanovic would be extremely difficult. The Bucks and Kings could easily argue that they are not responsible for Wojciechowski's reporting, and that it may have been false, or that they merely agreed to the framework of a trade that would have been contingent upon negotiations that hadn't even taken place between the two teams. That probably isn't a smoking gun here. It seems highly unlikely that the Bucks would have communicated with Bogdanovic in writing, so finding definite wrongdoing is a mission impossible. But on paper, the mere fact that this was reported days before free agency began certainly gives the smell of tampering, and a league that's very conscious of the optics involved in tampering needs to cover its bases. These investigations tend not to yield much more than an occasional find, but as the Bucks seek to pick up the pieces and salvage their offseason after seemingly losing out on Bogdanovic, this cloud hanging over their head is less than ideal as they attempt to convince Giannis Antetokounmpo to sign a contract extension. Obviously, to be continued. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. Excuse me for a moment. Let's get more to come here. College football. By the way, Michigan State, Maryland, canceled. Not going to be rescheduled. So that's an open Saturday for anyone. And speaking of the Big Ten, Quinn Ewers, the 24/7 Sports #1 overall prospect in the class of 2022, committed to Ohio State tonight, less than a month after he decommitted from Texas. Ewers, a pro-style quarterback from the Dallas area, announced his commitment to the Buckeyes in a post on Twitter. He threw for 4,003 yards, 45 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions as a sophomore last season for Texas powerhouse Southlake Carroll. He initially committed to Texas in August, beating out Ohio State and Oklahoma, but on October 28th, the junior announced he would be opening his recruitment up again and decided, hey, Ohio State's the one I want to go to. So congratulations and good luck. You're going to need it. Bravies. Let's hear the bravo. All right, Psychopathic Kitties, let's take you to some MMA news. Bellator, a 2-3. We got news pour vous, and here we go. Here we go. In the early moments of his Bellator, move that up, guys, 253 featherweight main event against AJ McKee, everything was going according to plan for Darrion Caldwell. Then it all went bad very quickly as Caldwell was forced to tap out to a neck crank in the first round. With the win, McKee advances to the finals of the Bellator Featherweight World Grand Prix. Caldwell, who's a former NC2A champion wrestler, and one of the few men who would hold the wrestling edge over McKee in the cage, was able to hit an early takedown, establishing top position inside the guard of McKee. The two men traded elbows in a brief exchange when Caldwell ducked his head down to the side of McKee. Sensing an opening in the position, McKee trapped Caldwell's head and began to crank the shoulders. As he put extra pressure on the hold, Caldwell was forced to tap out to the neck crank. The finish came at the 1 minute, 11-second mark in the first round. He will now face the winner of the other semifinal fight between Patricio Pitbull and Emmanuel Sanchez in the finals. The featherweight championship currently held by Pitbull, who is also the current lightweight champion, will be on the line in the fight, and McKee delivered a message that even if Pitbull lost the featherweight title to Sanchez in semifinals, he'd be looking to meet him at 155 pounds. So let's give you all the results that occurred down and up. Rafferson Scotts defeated Keith Lee via unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Set Hut Hike. Joy Davis defeated Bobby Lee via a unanimous decision, 30-26, 30-27, 30-27. Jason Jackson defeated Benson Henderson via unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. And as stated, AJ McKee defeated Darian Caldwell via first round submission, the neck crank. He advances to the Featherweight World Grand Prix final, and that is your Bellator 253 results and our MMA report. And now, man, I will tell you, we have had a bleep load of format changes and just changes all the way around. We've told you 89X used to be rock and roll. Now it is Pure Country 89. And the owners of both stations, 89X, 93.9, and 580, AM 580, is Bell Media. And everybody thought 580 was going to be a part of the format change. Nope, they're still 580 Classics. But as we said, 89X is now Pure Country 89, and that flushing sound comes from the toilets from all the fans of 89X throwing up and vomiting after the format switch. But there was something else that occurred, and we got that report for you. If you remember last night, and please, I hope you forgot last night, but in the interim, we told you that Sinclair Broadcasting was looking at a part to, looking to some casinos, some gaming partners to help them balance the books on their $9.6 billion purchase. And since the pandemic, they've taken a real royal poo bath on it, and they needed a partner. And so they decided, hey, if we're going to salvage this deal, we got to sell naming rights. They did. We give you that report, and boy, did they. So here is the report, and it's amazing what it's all about. Days after Sportico reported that Sinclair was looking to rebrand its former Fox Sports regional networks that they bought from Disney for $9.6 billion. And they talked to sports betting companies about acquiring the naming rights to the channels. The conglomerate has found a partner. Josh Kosman of the New York Post reports that Bally's Hotel and Casinos will have its name on Sinclair's 21 regional sports networks. The two sides agreed to a 10-year, $85 million naming rights contract that could help soothe the pain from Sinclair's recent $4.2 billion bath on those regional sports networks, which, again, they purchased from the Mouse for $9.6 billion. So no more Fox Sports Detroit, Fox Sports Ohio, Fox Sports Southwest, Fox Sports Sun, Fox Sports Florida, Fox Sports Ohio, Fox Sports Time Ohio, Fox Sports Prime Ticket, Fox Sports West. You know the drill. How exactly will the new brand be named? Hasn't yet been announced. However, I think we may have gotten a preview. How about Bally Sports Detroit, Bally Sports Florida, etc.? Now, before you say, "Well, that's great, New York, Chicago, they're going to join up." Nope, the deal doesn't include the 50-50 ownership of Yes Network, which is, of course, New York Mets, not New York Mets, New York Yankees, and Sinclair, or the Marquee Sports Network, which is Sinclair and the Chicago Cubs. Now, for the casino operator Bally's, the intent is not only to push their brand to prospective sports gamblers, but to also eventually feature an online gaming tool that will allow viewers to bet on games from their televisions. Now, Bally's recently purchased Bet.Works and its sports betting software for $125 million, which will surely power the new Bally Bets platform. One stinking little obstacle to that partnership: the NBA, NHL, and MLB will need to approve Bally's sponsoring game broadcasts and advertising their sports gaming tools on said telecast. Now, as our friends at Awful Announcing's Joe Lucia pointed out, sports leagues already have partnerships with sports betting companies such as MGM and FanDuel. And in instances, some leagues have deals worked out with particular companies while others don't have the same agreements. For instance, MLB has an agreement with DraftKings, but the NBA and NHL don't. And what about regions where sports betting still isn't legalized? Well, Bally's can still put its name on Bally Sports South, but wouldn't be able to offer its betting tool to, say, Arizona, Wisconsin, or Georgia viewers. Now, among the 10 states Bally currently has casinos in are Nevada, Louisiana, Colorado, Missouri, New Jersey, and Rhode Island. As the Post mentions, the Bally-Sinclair partnership could be particularly lucrative in states like Louisiana, which could use its betting tool and advertise for the casinos on Bally's New Orleans. Terms of the deal also allow Bally's to put content onto the 190 television stations that Sinclair owns and or operates throughout the country. According to Legal Sports Report, and Sinclair will acquire a 15% stake in Bally's with the right to increase their stake by another 15% if certain benchmarks are reached. And we're going to extend 20 minutes because we yutzed around. Now, with the rebrand and hopes for the NBA, NHL, and MLB regular seasons to begin as scheduled in 2021, Sinclair can hopefully get these RSNs back on YouTube TV, to Hulu, and Dish Network soon. And they've already got deals with the cable companies, so we don't have to worry about those blackouts. There you go. Congratulations. Bally Sports. Nice ring to it, don't you think? It does. It does, really. Well, the Ringer has got some trouble. Gee, it does. The Ringer staff is unhappy because companies hiring high-profile contractors over employees, marginalizing the union. Uh-oh. Longtime fans of the Ringer were surprised to see Jason Concepcion and Haley O'Shaughnessy recently announced they were leaving the company, but according to a New York Times piece by Noam Schreiber, their departures are indicative of a growing fear among staffers that they're being devalued and marginalized in favor of independent contractors, many of them celebrity names hosting podcasts. Now, full-time employees at the Ringer, who formed the union in summer 2019, are concerned that their bargaining positions, benefits, and advancement opportunities will be adversely affected by the growing emphasis on contractors with higher profiles. Now, celebrities who have joined the Ringer include Coach Steve Kerr from the Warriors of Golden State, CeCe Sabathia, the former Yankee pitcher, Bachelorette alum Rachel Lindsay, media personality Jamel Hill, as independent contractors, not employees. They are not part of the Ringer union. Now, in early October, Ringer employees coordinated a social media campaign to emphasize what the union was seeking from the company, including salary minimums, paths to promotion, and yearly cost of living raises. This effort followed Ringer's acquisition by Spotify earlier this year. The climate between management and employees doesn't appear to have improved since then, but it was very strained anyways. Roughly a year ago, the nephew of Ringer founder Bill Simons posted a rap performance to SoundCloud that was widely viewed as anti-union. The Times article also mentioned that Simons had unfollowed several Ringer employees who had publicly voiced support for the union. Not only did that come across as unsupportive and petty, those employees said it affected internet traffic to their content. Ooh, really? That was incredible. There's an incredible read. Speaking of which, it's time to read the names. Time to say hi, give out some shout outs. Hey, how about a shout out to WLNS's Audrey Dahlgren, sports director, fantastique, who has really done good. I can't wait to see more sportscasts from her, Nick Mantis, and Sherry Jones. And I think Sherry Jones deserves an award, one of our year-round awards. You know? She did a good yeoman's job doing sports a few days ago. Bravis. And once again, good luck, Alex, back there in the queues. You are an orange woman. And we say to thee, good luck, but don't forget, your heart. You leave your heart in Michigan. Well, no, wait, that's not right. So you take Mid-Michigan's heart with you. There we go. That's better. Anyway, let's go to the big old cha-cha dance. We say hi to Angela Peterson, Christina Peterson, Anne-Marie Mann, Yuki Tanaka, Jay the Brain Man, Matthew Nichols, Jerry Nichols, Nancy Nichols, Crystal Hart, Mike Sparks, Donna Payne, Michael Pickrell, Tony Pickrell, Yvonne Marie, Harold Robbins, Chris Lewis, Chris French, Wesley Snell, Tyke Prado, Hilda Clark Bowen, Rick Chiampa, Regina Lewis, Bobby Strauss, Peggy Ann Bies, Daniel Wilcock Graves. Daniel Wilcock Graves. I call it Graves. Rico Flores. How's it all going? All right, January J. Keaton. A pleasure as always. Marianne Manko. Hi. Brenda Dixon. Alan Oberoff. Howdy hi to all and one. We also say to one and all in one and everybody else, Sophie Erber. Hi, how you doing over there in over there on KCAU, Local 9 News. Yes. We do wonders, don't we? As we said, Bobby Strauss. And tonight, oh yeah, that's right. The Animaniacs are back. Awesome. Mark Wilson, Claire Flannery. Hi. George Templeton, Marley Wiley, Dale Sankey, Jeff Rollo, Nellie K9, Mrs. Nellie K9. A pleasure, a thrill, and an honor, as always. Ashley Graham. Hi. Also, let's give a little love to Sandra Douglas, Vanessa Douglas, Sabrina Kyle, Syria Fidel. Who else? Donna Payne's husband. My cat Uno. My mom, Sharon Baxley, Brenda Gaminsky, Michael Gaminsky, her dad, my uncle. Who else? Kim Adams, sorry to hear that you got scroted. That's all I got to say about that. Who else? By that I mean she got bleeped. Siobhan Cleffer, how you doing? All my friends at WLNS Channel 6. And to my friends at Fox 26, including the lovely and enchanting Miss Donnelly Keith. Yes, indeed. We do wonder here, don't we? Yes, we wonder as we wonder. And I think that's Stuart Wilkerson, Rhiannon, Shelley, all the good folks over there. On Twitter, we say hello to all, and we are going to say hello to all. Then we got some scoreboard for you. If we miss anything, we'll do the. Oh yeah, we do have college football scoreboard to do too. We only got, I think, a few games tonight. So here we go. And of course, Friday we'll give you all the scores and all the cancellations and postponements. But we do say hello to Pete Oeda, Luisa Fernanda, Claudia Treos, as we say, Brenda Dixon, Ivy McKellen, Casey Lennox, Kellyanne Collins, Robert Oberoff. Hi, how are you? Wyatt Holiday, Stacy Hayes, Amy Hayes, Frida Hayes, Morris Hayes, Yahoo. We also say Sherry Jones, Erica Renee Davis, Linda Steele, Beth McLeod, Lena Gwynn, Tessa Barrera, Rebecca, Mandy Summers, and a long, beautiful winter. Charlie's London, Peter Gilmore, Sierra Sierchi. I think Uno just caught another mouse. Dan Leach, as well as Lydia Cornell, Lucy Nolan, Elaine Boozler, Brad Shepard. And on the gram, on Instagram, we got to say hello to a few of the folks on the gram, and we do so indeed. Just how much can anyone do? Yes, friends. We take time to say hello to everyone. If we don't, we still do. And there we go. Whoops. Hey, get that back up there. We say hi to Francia Jones, to Luisa Fernanda, Claudia Treos, Courtney Lynn Elwood, of course, Dorothy Malone, and all the folks in the cheap seats who keep the show going. And that's not enough. We still got time. We say a deep bit of thanks to, as we say, Presley and Taylor, Stacey Hayes, Marielle Liu of Fox 2, and all the good folks that help us all along in life, our good friends. With appendage. Okay, before we take our hike, yes, friends, we must do this. What must we do, you may ask? Simple. We give you, let's do that. Let's do this quick. College football. Got some college football scores for you, and then we got other scores, the scoreboard. Tomorrow we'll go back to the NASCAR marks and tire squeals. Get you ready for the 2021 season. We hope it's a better one. Okay. I think there's some games happening tonight in college football that we must and do get to. At least I hope we do. Come on, boys. Wake up in that control room. There we go. Okay. We make this fun. We make this interesting. We make this cheap. Oh, we got a little doodah here. A doodah. Hey there, Steve. I saw the promo for our New Year's show, and that promo made me laugh. I loved it. That was a great picture. Indeed. It is going to be the new. Well, we don't need to show the second one. So, for those of you that don't know, our promo department had made 2 promos for our Last Call Cafe New Year's Eve year end show. But they decided this year, after a long time of calling it the rear end year end show, that's also known as Looking Back, but in a funny way, they decided they're going to call it New Year's Schlocken Eve. We're going to hear from Ryan Seacrest, I have a feeling. No, we're not. What we will do the year 2020 will make you go crazy. We can't give you all the details, but if you listen to Last Call Cafe on Spreaker Sunday night, it'll probably drop around midnight or maybe tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but on Monday. Our own General Big Jimmy Billy Bob Bo Schwartz made the call and made the deal. You'll find out to whom on our show, and everything is looking good. Haven't heard much from the General lately, but he did say that still negotiating, so don't count him out yet. And we do have some NC2A football to talk about. We're going to do so right now. I think we had, 1 game or 3 games? Well, we must have had something. Did we have anything? Or was I just kidding myself here? Come on, boys. Rick 'em, ruck 'em, hit 'em low, and really fight. Okay, here we go. Hey, we did have some action tonight. 25th ranked Tulsa defeated Tulane in 2 overtimes, 30-24. Western Michigan defeated Central Michigan 52-44. Toledo defeated Eastern Michigan 45-28. Ball State defeated Northern Illinois 31-25. Buffalo defeated Bowling Green 42-17. And Kent State defeated Akron 69-35. We'll give you the details tomorrow of all the games being played and all the games that have been postponed. We've already told you Michigan State's game has been postponed. This week 12 is not going to be a very big and very filled one, I guarantee you. But right now, folks, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's literally a cat and mouse fight. It is time. Scoreboard. That's right. We give you scores. You give us love and respect. Oh, ain't that nice? Okay, let's get you some scores so we can get on and out. Oh, yeah, if you will. So, to your health and to my health, even. Mm. Mm. Okay. One more. All right. This is good water. Nestle Splash. Ask for it by name. Okay, let's get to last night's scores in basketball in the Euro League. Anadolu Efes over Kamikul 105-77. Baskonia over Panathinaikos 93-72. CSKA Moscow over Bayern 89-81. In the Euro Cup, it was Morabank Andorra over Antwerp Giants 82-69. Bing the bell. Partizan over Juventud Badalona 78-75. Unix Kazan over JL Bourg 86-74. In hockey, Sweden, Vakjo over Burnus 3-1. Frölunda over Oskarshamn 4-1. In overtime, 2 games in overtime, Linköpings over Leksands through the hourglass 2-1. And Luleå over Orebro 4-3. And Skellefteå over Djurgårdens 3-1. In the Extraliga hockey, Czech Republic, Mountfeld over Pardubice 5-2. In Finland, Kuku blanked Vasan Sport 4-0. And believe it or not, I'm walking on air. That's our scoreboard. And that's it for us. We want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for putting up with this weirdness tonight. We're back tomorrow night. Same time, same place, same unit of money. Thank you all for watching. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions for the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. And for all of us here in the Sports Finals, Steve Baxley saying thank you. Good night. And may your favorite teams always be winners. And good night, America, wherever and whomever you are. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Good night. Be good to each other. Peace. And that's it. Good night, everybody.